So as you step into the swamp, about an hour's worth of kind of tense travel continues. You can hear the occasional call of an owl into the night air. The swamp itself grows more and more sticky, and you're finding yourself with each sloshing step, finding more and more tension and drag against the back of your feet. A slow fog begins to roll in as the night truly takes hold of the Dreamseed marshlands. I would like you all to roll a perception check.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Oh,
Really?
mine's so bad.
I rolled a 1.
13 plus 6.
You go blind.
13 plus 6.
13 plus 6, 19.
20.
Okay, and what'd you get?
What was I percept? Oh,
Perception.
it's 8.
8.
3.
Natural 1.
Essa mamou. Essa foi de mamas.
Great.
So, as the woman and part of your party begins to travel forth, Grog
6,
and
right?
Calder.
Plus 3.
There you go.
Oh no, perception is +0 for me.
It is?
I'm not a wise man.
You can't even see your hand in front of your face.
I mean,
Thank God I've got some wisdom here.
Yeah.
After 800 years, you learn.
Ele é convidado, os caras deram um dado viciado pro cara não perder, tá certo.
everything.
É o dado famoso dado com peso.
So, pressing forward, part of your party begins to step forward. Grog and Calder, both of you guys stop for a second. Your senses kicking in. The fog that's rolling in, while swirling naturally, is beginning to coalesce and gather into shapes you see slowly piercing beyond the veil of the mist. You can see arms appear and then vanish. Occasionally a face kind of chuckles and disappears back into the surrounding vapor. You notice just beyond Vex, it begins to coalesce behind her in the form of some sort of humanoid, wraith-like entity that begins to reach out for her.
I'm trying to pull my foot out of this muck. I can't even see what's going on right now.
How far am I?
She's probably 20 feet ahead of you.
So I should attack.
All right. All right, so seeing this,
Spectre, Wraith, something's got to die.
there you go. So you, rushing forward, seeing this entity, you burst forward with speed, going sloshing
Puta, fudeu. Vamos matar o Vin.
through the mud as it reaches.
Voltar onde?
All right, so seeing this,
Spectre, Wraith, something's got to die.
there you go. So you, rushing forward, seeing this entity, you burst forward with speed, going sloshing through the mud as it reaches out to claw. You run forward, arcing your sword down, whoosh, in a large strike against the creature. Go ahead and roll attack.
Acertou?
13.
13. 13 is actually what you need to hit. It's armor class. So go ahead and roll damage on that. Cool, so that's a total of 5 damage.
I spin around. What the what? What are you attacking?
I'm attacking the Wraith that's behind you.
Oh.
At which point you see coming up between the two of you. This goes
This
for an
Wraith.
entity. So, Grog, you're prepared for this. You pull your axe out in preparation. I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Amazing. That's been terrifying
Amazing.
seeing a
Okay.
witch hunter sprint
I
towards
know,
you with a sword.
a full sword.
All right, Calder is up first, and then coming up
É um espectro. Não, ou é uma aparição? Aparição,
the
né?
rear end, you have DuPont. the
Someone
dwarven
has to
rogue.
do it. May as well be me.
All right, so as you can see a second wraith beginning to form behind you and kind of in the center of the group, you're up first. So Calder, what do you want to do with your next round of combat?
Steel. Eles estavam andando lá no pântano. Aí esqueci o nome dela, do Ponte. Ficou presa num negócio, aí começou a aparecer uns espíritos, e aí o Vin Diesel já cascou a porrada no espírito. E pelo jeito acertou, né?
Let me light up the sword.
You use your quick action. Yeah. You bring the blade back, and as you kind of concentrate on it, closing your eyes to draw in the mystical power from your training,
O cara é o, porra, Witcher. Caralho.
reddish yellow flames begin to burst up the outside of this metallic blade. In the light that kind of lights up the exterior of the swamp, the wraith immediately recoils with this look of fear. What else are you gonna do
I
now?
like that. I'm going to attack.
All right, so you get 2 attacks with your sword. Go ahead and roll twice.
Yeah.
15 plus 6.
Nice.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll the first attack damage with an extra D6 because the fire.
Baller.
Yeah, right?
All right, so that comes to a total of 4 damage plus the 4 from the sword, so it's 8 against the entity. So as you streak down with your first attack, the flames send the
Porra, esses efeitos de voz vai tomar no... De som aí, tomar no cu muito bom, velho.
actual creature
Diesel não rolou menos que 10 no D20, mas quando eu vim... Vai vir.
separating for a moment. The vaporous mist kind of bisected in the middle of the air. It slowly reforms as you, using that action, recoil for a second strike downward. Go ahead and roll your next attack.
17.
17. All right, go ahead and roll damage for the second strike.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's
my
beautiful.
God.
Que isso? Maluco deu 16. Sem
Obliterated.
moderador? Sem os modifications?
What is that, 20?
20.
Yeah.
Que isso, malucão?
Okay, with the second attack, you swipe down, this time the orangish yellow flame burning a vibrant white with the intent as your witch hunter brings the blade
Porra, o ref é CR3, caralho. Maluco, porra, 20 de dano no...
down. The wraith screams out in pain as it dissipates into the swamp air, completely destroyed. Vexamina looking dumbfounded by it.
Carrega nós, Vin Diesel. Carrega nós. Já carregou toda a franquia do Velozes e Furiosos, agora vai carregar esse grupo de RPG aí.
Caldo, thank you.
You're quite welcome, then.
However, at that same moment, you hear the
O cara é careca de tanto que carregou a rapaziada nesse mundo.
creeping sound of the second wraith that seemed to draw up behind you now. Next up in combat,
Family.
that would be
Where's
Nunca serei igual.
our friend right now?
she's currently back with Grog at this moment, kind of hiding behind the large Goliath barbarian.
Okay.
So what do you want to do, Headmistress?
Extra attack, I guess.
Okay, so as you're darting up, your monk fists out, you can see the focus of your key energy causes the exterior of your flesh to seem to momentarily harden like iron.
Hell yeah.
You rush up to with unnatural speed. The wraith not even realizing your presence. Go ahead and roll 3 attacks.
Okay.
So +7 each.
Agora a gente vai ter aí... Quanto tempo falta de vídeo? 16 minutos. Vai ter 6 minutos só da Jéssica dando combo com o monge level 8 dela. Tá? Aguardem.
Strikes.
11.
That hits. Roll 2 more times.
Punched a ghost.
2.
That is going to miss, unfortunately. Third attack.
12.
That hits. All right, so roll damage twice. So it's a d6 plus 4 each strike.
2.
So it's 6. One more time.
5.
Nice. All right. 9 damage. So as you rush up, you punch the wraith from one side. You can see its form shimmer from the impact. You go out for a secondary uppercut, and it seems to disperse around your fist, completely missing in the air. You rear back for a kick. This time, it's unprepared for the secondary attack, and you whack, smack it upside. For a moment, you feel as if the ghost has a physical form around your fist, and it takes the impact, kind of drifting back about 5 feet.
Muito bom esse maluco. Que isso? Esse cara é muito bom, mano. A interpretação dele é muito foda.
That concludes your
As
turn.
legendas estão muito boas também, velho. Acabou, velho. A inteligência artificial dominou o mundo.
Vex, you're up.
I think Grog was next. He had a 17.
Oh, okay.
I had 15.
I'll take the great axe and I swing it, and I go for a frenzied strike, so I get an additional attack.
Okay, so leaving the one behind you, currently fearing
Nossa, seria um Barbarian, né? Nossa, Barbarian level 8 também, mano.
for her life, you go into an angry rage, froth forming at the corner of your mouth, and you charge up against the wraith, currently flanking it from the side with the headmistress.
Stay here, Muppet. Oh, that's really good. That's a 24.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Next attack.
That's a 9.
Whoosh, whiff. Go ahead and third attack now.
That's 14.
14 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage twice.
Thank you. D12.
É um D12, velho. O maluco roda um D12 de dano.
That's 9.
9.
Oh, dang. 12.
Already. That's twice. You missed the one. So as you swing up, you swing the axe wide. It cleaves through part of it. You can see there's now a burst of kind of blue ectoplasmic energy just dissipates from the immediate blast of the attack. You swing back with a backhand. It dodges out of the way. So it's going for your throat. As you do, you bring the axe, backhanding it to the side. The actual wraith is pushed off of its axis. It looks very angry and now intent on you. It is now actually the wraith's turn.
Eles estão jogando D&D 3.5, né?
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Hey, look at that. It turns to you and reaches out, its face contorting with these large, angry, ghostal fangs. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and the second strike as well. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope, you missed.
Alrighty. So as the wraith reaches out, it claws the front of your chest, but the claws seem to seep actually into your chest cavity, going up to the wrist, and you feel this cold, sudden grip on your heart as if it stopped beating for a moment. You take 21 points of necrotic damage, and your hit points are...
Nossa! Você sente falta. Tomou 21 pontos de
permanently
dano,
lowered by 21
Barbarian.
points.
Já era. GG, velho.
That's kind of harsh.
Wraiths are harsh, yo!
That's major.
Harsh DM alert. Harsh DM alert.
You're gonna stroll into my danger. You gotta learn to live. Dang!
Total party kill incoming.
A third wraith begins to drift out of the mist behind
God.
Tá
Grog.
vendo? O mestre sempre. O mestre não pode fazer nada. Que os caras. Ai, o mestre é Rushmaster. O mestre chato, mestre difícil, mestre difícil. Porra, o cara deu um golpe. Pô, dá uma chance pro monstro também, né?
Now it's your
Em
turn.
prol dos monstros.
I see what it's doing, and I hunter's mark that wraith.
Okay, so as you concentrate on it, you can see your experience hunting ghosts clarify its vision. Go ahead and make your attack.
Help me.
Go no! I'm so excited. Oh, geez, that sucks. 12.
12 just misses.
Okay,
Flies
wait, I'm
wide.
gonna do it again.
É 13 a AC dele, hein?
That's better. That's 18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and
That's
roll
wait, no, that's 20.
20.
20.
Wow, wow,
Alrighty.
wow, wow, wow.
So the second arrow actually finds purchase inside the ghost steel entity, currently keeping its form semi-coalesced to attack Grog.
Quê? Uma forma semi-coalescente? Que porra é essa, rapaziada?
18 does hit. Go ahead and
That's
roll
wait, no, that's 20.
20.
Wow, wow,
Alrighty.
wow, wow, wow.
So the second arrow actually finds purchase inside the ghost steel entity, currently keeping its form semi-coalesced to attack.
Quê? Eu não entendi nem o que ele falou, irmão.
Round.
10 plus hunter's mark. That's, what is that? Is that a 5? 15!
It's a 5, yeah.
15 points of damage.
Tá precisando de óculos, hein?
As it goes back to try and reach into Grog a second time, your second arrow finds it, and you see the face kind of burst around as the arrow just barely misses the side of your head, disappearing into the distant swamp. The second wraith destroyed.
Yes!
The third wraith, however, is still kind of coming up from the behind of Grog.
Why me?
That's gonna because you're big and
Oh,
scary.
that makes sense.
Go ahead.
I've seen some really impressive things so far, so I'm going to not try and shortchange this. I'm going to sprint with all my might, try and backflip over Grog in the Wraith, then stab it in the back with my...
Morreu.
Hey! All right. The dwarven rogue all of a sudden lowers his head. Kind of ninja
Ah, é? Olha que maneiro. Ele trouxe personagem de outra campanha pra essa campanha. Maneiro.
runs across the surface of the marshlands, almost like his body has no
Rola tipo spin-off entre as campanhas, né? Isso é bem maneiro.
weight momentarily. Leap off the air, make an acrobatics check.
Quê?
you got it.
29.
Nice.
Já era, mano. Maluco mito. O Rogue mito, velho.
9. With a deft, silent landing behind the wraith, you pull your daggers out, go in for the dual attack. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
This is epic.
So that is 18,
18 hits. Go and roll the second attack.
Nice.
and that is a 17.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage and
should
sneak
not
attack
have
damage
worked.
on the first attack.
Oh man, I need 46.
Oh, here's the D6.
4d6, mano. O cara vai rolar 4d6 de dano.
Yeah.
Here's the D6.
5.
That's a D4.
That's
of the
9.
daggers, right? Gotcha. So 9 damage on the daggers, and then
That is the
And then
smallest number.
9
I know, it's so tiny. So pretty though.
plus
7.
7, so 16 plus
O maluco deu mais dano que a porra do Bárbaro, velho, com 2 ataques.
9, 25 damage.
25
O Rogue também dá muito dano, velho. O Rogue dá muito dano.
damage. Nice.
Thank you.
So as the newly formed wraith kind of sneaks up behind Grog, you flip over it, unnoticed in the shadow. You being your stealthy roguish self, you pull out both blades, slam them both into the center of this kind of mystical center of the wraith. You see a flash of blue ghostly energy, and it screams out from the pain, disperses. Your daggers all of a sudden no longer having any sort of physical purchase in the creature, and reforms around, turning and looking towards you.
Uh-oh.
Me fudi.
Surprise.
So that's your turn. Come to the top of the round. Calder, you're up next.
How far am I from the dwarf?
You're probably, I'd say, this 25 feet.
Would it be worth a mystic blast?
Certainly, if you want to. What? Go for it.
Critical!
Ah, não, mentira. Só pode ser mentira isso daqui. Olha quem gritou. Carrega nós, Vin.
Critical, guys. Critical.
All right.
You know?
Ah, vai tomar no cu, é muito perfeito. Ô, RPG é uma parada muito foda, velho. Tipo, o dado sempre dá certo, tá ligado? Essa é a sequência do Vin, Felpeira. 19, 14, 18, 14, 19, 18, 20. Caralho, tem alguma coisa errada com o dado. Não, claramente. O dado... Esse dado está viciado.
Doesn't matter what decade you're in, guys. A critical is a critical. And it's a
Ah, então eu retiro o que eu disse.
mystic blast.
Oh, it's beautiful. All right, so go ahead and roll damage and multiply it by 2.
Wow. Okay. So I just
Certeza que o dado,
Can I just-
o dado tá com um pezinho dentro, velho. Certeza.
enjoy this critical for a
Yeah,
second.
dude, take it in.
Criticals, guys. Okay, so
Roll it again.
11,
You could roll twice.
and then
Okay, so that's 8. So it's 10 damage plus your bonus. That's
plus 3.
plus 3. All right. So as the entity's reaching up, now facing DuPont, you turn around for a second, glance, and there's a burst of kind of purplish energy from your eyes as you pull on your mystic background. As you pull your arm back, you can see a bit of arcane flame gather in your palm, and you release it outward. It goes streaking through the night air, lighting up the forest as it surrounds, slamming into the wraith-like entity, and you hear it finally scream out in the air as it is dispersed and destroyed.
Olha esse gritinho que o mestre deu agora. Parece aqueles gritinhos de cinema, tá ligado? Quando o personagem explode, quando vai o figurante sai voando.
As it surrounds, slamming into the wraith-like entity, and you hear it finally scream out in the air as it is dispersed and destroyed from the blast of mystic energy. You're sitting there. The front of your face is a little singed from the nearby impact from the arcane energy, but you're left unscathed.
Apologies.
Nossa,
Now
velho,
that
cara, é muito épico. O cara roda um dado e...
A close shave.
I think it's actually an improvement.
Ah,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's a ghost behind you.
It calms down for a minute, the adrenaline still pumping for your system. You take a few breaths before you realize the mist is recoiling and the swamp before you seems to be unveiled, showing the rest of your path.
Well, it was worth the 120 gold, in my opinion.
Glad we collected it
I'm
front.
glad we got it up
He only
front.
lost half his life